So protect yourself. And read this leaflet when it arrives. If you ignore AIDS, it could be the death of you. So don't die of ignorance.
My knowledge is that when I meet people for the first time, they quite often have old messages. So HIV has been with us around 30 odd years. Back in the 80s, the government did a big campaign for health, and they were quite dramatic images like icebergs, tombstones, a lot around death, and at that time it really was a death sentence. There was no medication for HIV, and generally from diagnosis to death it would be 6 to 12 months.
Back in the 80s when he was diagnosed, I was actually told I'd got 2 years to live. And as a young person, because I was diagnosed when I was 15, that for me was the biggest impact on my life, you know, because at that age you're thinking about sort of exams, you're thinking about the career path that you want to go down. None of that mattered, because what was the point of me thinking about that? You know, it was like I've just had this massive impact on my life. I've been told that I'm going to be dead within 2 years. What is the point of me even concentrating on sort of my exams? That just went out the window. I went on a little bit of a self-destruct. I thought, well, I've got 2 years to live, I might as well live it. I went out partying, I went out and experimented on drugs. I became an alcoholic at 15. Something that I'm not proud of now, but at the time that was my coping mechanism.
It takes a lot for somebody to actually get the guts to go and ask strangers for help. Yeah. And if you are further isolated as well and have been worrying about HIV, talk to somebody, do something. Talk to your GP, talk to anybody that is kind to you, and listen to advice.
When I heard about Skyline and the clinic told me, I came down here and basically it helped change my life and educate me, and realise that it's not like a death sentence and it's not the end of anything really, it's a new beginning.
I didn't realise at the time until I actually went to the clinic I was suffering from depression. That's something that's quite hard to diagnose by yourself, and it's only sort of the experts that can really diagnose that. And I've always been one of these people that helps other people and not really helps myself basically, and I sort of push my problems aside and don't tend to talk about how I feel, and then I think the sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, was when my parents passed away within a couple of weeks of each other, and I sort of just had a mental breakdown. Everything sort of bottled up from my past, and obviously that was sort of the trigger really that made me sort of start talking about my HIV. Because in the 29 years of being diagnosed, I haven't really spoken much about it, but now I go out to schools, I go out to colleges, I speak to the media. I'm not scared about it anymore. I think Skyline's helped me to accept that.